Question 15, estimate the area of this irregular shape. So the first thing you do is count the whole squares or nearly whole squares. So 1, 2, 3. This is nearly whole apart from this blob in the corner. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we've got 10 centimeters squared. Now, if you say that is your estimate and just count the whole squares, that's going to be too low. And the reason that's too low is because you're totally ignoring all the bits of squares, like up here, tiny bit there, down here, along the bottom here. These bits, the green bits, are all inside the shape, so they need to be counted. You can't just ignore them. That's why 10 is too low. And also what you can't do is you can't just count those extra bits. Every tiny bit is a whole square because that will make it too high. So you can't just go, well, that's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, because that means you're counting little tiny bits as whole squares. So 23 is going to be way too high. Let's just make a note of that. 10's too low. 23 is too high. So the real answer is going to be somewhere between 10 and 23. So let's just group them now. So what we'll say is that this bit and this bit, call that 11. This bit, this tiny bit, this tiny bit, and this bit, we'll call it 12. So I've grouped 4 bits together there to make a whole square, 12. This bit, and this bit will put us on, say, 13. This bit, and this bit, maybe, and this bit, maybe together makes perhaps 1.5. So we'll say 14.5. And that's what I'm going to go with for my final estimate. 14.5 centimeters squared. Now, because it says estimate, they always allow you a bit more or a bit less than this. So I would say anything 1.5 squares above, so maybe up to 16 would be okay, and 1.5 squares below, so maybe 13 would be okay. So I'd say anything between 13 and 16 is centimeter squared is okay. Outside of that range, and you're probably going too low or too high.